Hey TYT, it's Michael Shure here at TYT headquarters. We're doing our series describing for you the different positions that the candidates Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump have on the various issues. We're going to be talking now first about abortion, gay rights, and Veterans Affairs. Three issues here. We're going to start with Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton on the issue of abortion, as we know, is pro-choice. She has said that politicians should not have a say in women's health care. Here's Hillary Clinton talking about it. She said politicians have no business interfering with women's personal health decisions. I'll oppose efforts to roll back women's access to reproductive health care, including Republican efforts to defund Planned Parenthood. As president, I'll stand up for Planned Parenthood and women's access to critical health services, including safe, legal abortion. She's been on the record with that for quite a while. She supports Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood, in turn, supports her back in big numbers. There's been a lot of support from the very get-go for Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign from Planned Parenthood. She also opposes the Hyde Amendment. The Hyde Amendment prohibits federal government funding for abortion services, and they think that the Hyde Amendment thinks that shouldn't be part of it. Hillary Clinton thinks that abortion should be a fundamental human right for a woman to deal with. So it's pretty clear that there's I would say a divide between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, but she has been on the record most consistently on this issue. Of all the issues, the social issues from gay marriage to where she stands on marijuana, things like that, she has not been as consistent. But that doesn't mean, you can't change your mind. People have all the time. Some people do it for real. Some people do it for politics, and that's always been a question about Hillary Clinton, how real it is and how political it is. But she's running for president. She does politics for a living, and she has certainly evolved on other issues, not as much on abortion, certainly not as a public figure. We move into gay marriage, which is one of those issues where she has, in fact, come a different way than most people on this issue. She came out in support of same-sex marriage in 2013 after previously being, basically opposed to marriage, always in support of gay rights, but not always gay marriage. And she was against Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the military, the move that in the military, if you were gay, you would not tell, but you would not be asked your sexual orientation. She also says that she, and this is what we talked about, evolved over time on this issue. She came out against the Defense of Marriage Act, and she did support same-sex marriage in 2006 as a candidate in theory, but her real support for it came in 2013. It's clear when you look at the LGBT community who their support is behind in this election. One of the things also to remember, when people evolve on civil rights, the people whose civil rights they are either supporting or denying are the ones to look at most closely. Do they buy it? Do they support it? People in the LGBT community have been very grown accustomed to seeing people evolve. That's in fact what they want to do. So it's been successful with Hillary Clinton, and it's worked well. We go to Veterans Affairs. Veterans Affairs has been a difficult issue, and we're lumping these together out of convenience, not to say that any of these are alike, but we're doing three per video here. I'm going to try and give you a little bit of background on what each candidate says. Hillary Clinton on Veterans Affairs. She, of course, in 2006, as senator from New York, introduced the Heroes at Home Act to help families care for veterans with PTSD and severe brain trauma. She authored the new GI Bill of Rights to work with veterans on re-entering the workforce. I mean, that's been a big problem for veterans historically in this country, is getting back into the workforce. One of the things that you'll hear from Hillary Clinton about Veterans Affairs is the notion that they are often looked at as forgotten, but she would want her administration to bring them more into the fold, and she wants to reform health care. Of course, that's been a big problem, was a problem under the Obama administration. She wants to reform the way veterans receive health care, especially focusing on the timeliness of that care. There were a while back during this administration problems with the quick response that veterans were not seeing from VA hospitals. So again, it's a problem that's very big in America. She's not looking to privatize. That's a big part of her, her stance on this. She doesn't want to privatize the VA, and a lot of the Republicans, a lot of her opponents have talked about that as a possibility because the ball's been dropped. She wants to reform it and make it better. We will be back also with Donald Trump's take on all three of those issues and more for Hillary Clinton. So this is a place to brush up on your issues. Michael Shure, TYT.